I want to do something a little different for December. I want to offer you guys the opportunity to ask me almost anything. What I'm going to try to do is answer 1 or 2 questions a day for the month. So all you have to do is leave a question down below. Keep your questions rather general. If you had a question that you wanted to get answered, leave it down below and maybe I can answer it. Hey, yo, this is Dash. Get ready. Hey yo, this is Dash, and here we go with another quick response for an Ask Dash question. Now, this one is actually a pretty good question. This is from Rudell, I guess, is it? Yeah, it looks like Rudell Potter. He says, if you could only keep and use just one of your currently owned grills/smokers, which would it be and why? Man, why do you guys insist on asking me which child is my favorite? I'll wait. The problem is each one of the smokers and each one of the grills shines in certain areas and does certain things well. Unfortunately, I would have to ask you more information. Like, I would love to make Bessie my only cooker, but I can't cook hot and fast on Bessie. I would love to make Vicky my only cooker, but the capacity to cook a lot of food isn't there with Vicky. I would love to say Bernadette, you know, she's my man, right? That's the one. But Bernadette and I still haven't come 100% to an agreement, and she still treats me some type of way, okay? Then we have Sammy, the big green egg. The capacity is just not there. And if I'm not doing a long cook where I have the time in order for the smoker to come up to temperature and me get it dialed in, like by the time I can start cooking, I'm falling asleep, or I need to pick up my kids from this place or take them that place. Tracy Traeger seems to be all around very versatile. I have the ability to cook semi-high. I have the ability to smoke different things. The capacity is not there though. Charlotte, my Weber. I mean, the Weber is very versatile. Very fast to be able to come up to heat. Very fast to be able to turn off the heat. If I need to save some charcoal, I can cut everything off, choke everything off, let the fire die down so I can save some money by saving some charcoal. But again, the capacity is not there. Now, of course, there are other grills around my house. My wife's propane grill, and then my big 5-foot grill table. I don't know whether or not I could in my current, again, I akin my grills and my smokers to tools. If you had to pick one tool that you could only use forever for the rest of your life, what tool would it be? What tool would you pick? Like, serious question, real talk. What tool would it be? And I think you, hopefully, know the answer to this question, that you cannot simply have just one tool. You have to have multiple tools in your arsenal, and the key is knowing which tool to use when. And that's how I feel about my grills and my smokers. A lot of times when people approach me or ask me to do different things, one of the first things I think about is, how much food will I have? Which smoker am I gonna cook in? How much food will I have? How fast do I need to get it done? Which will also help me determine which smoker I'll cook it in. So it depends. And in this whole little thing, I didn't even mention the ugly drum smoker. I still have, and I brought back the ugly drum #1. the capacity to cook in the ugly drum number 1 is half the capacity as Vicky. Now, the reason why I won't say rid of, or I stopped cooking in the ugly drums, is because I bought Vicky. Vicky uses almost the same amount of charcoal that the ugly drum uses, and I can cook twice as much food in it. So if I have a single brisket to get done, I might do that in the ugly drum smoker now, because I've gone ahead and cleaned it out and gotten it ready to be able to be used and put in the service. I think I might do that. Now, one of the other reasons why I brought the ugly drum up to the side of the house is so that I'm not walking all the way back and forth between my house and the garages. So that's another determining factor. Again, there's way too many variables in order for me to say I can only cook on 1. I mean, I might need 3. And if I had to pick three different apparatus to cook on all the time, or only cook on, I would take Bessie, I probably would take Vicky, and I probably would take the Weber. Those are because the versatility on those, actually, I think I'm gonna take that back. I think I might have to scratch Vicky off of the list, because I think I might scratch Vicky off of the list and add Bernadette, because I can use charcoal. But see, that like, there's so many different things, like reasons why. There's like, each one of the smokers is different. Each one of the grills is different, man. I don't know if I could, like, I don't know if I could pick one. Again, you're asking me to pick which child is my favorite. I just can't. They're all different. Each one of them has different personalities. Same thing with the grills and the smokers. They all have different personalities. They have different strong suits and different weaknesses. I just can't. I can't pick one. I can't definitively say if I only had one, you know, what would it be, or this is the one. I just can't. I'm struggling. You see, I'm struggling here and I'm using I'm like, I feel like I'm treading water, trying to stay afloat and give you a valid answer that'll satisfy you. And I don't think this is satisfactory, because I haven't answered the question now, I feel like. Unfortunately, I can't pick one. I can't. There's too many different aspects. Because you said of the current ones, maybe there's one that I can get in the future that will replace them all. One grill or smoker to replace them all. I don't know. I can't call it. I can't call it. Look, thank you guys so very much as always for watching. Thank you guys who have left comments and questions. I really do appreciate it. This has been eye-opening. It has really tested my mettle here, and wow. Some of these questions have been really, really thought-provoking. Other ones, Kirk, your questions, just messing with you, man. Thank you guys again, as always, for watching. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Don't forget, leave your question down below. Hopefully, I can get to it before I am done with these, and I'll see you in the next one.